Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia and welcome to a Sims 4 news video. So we just recently had the live stream. If you guys have not seen it, I'm going to do a little rundown and I'm going to pop up pictures on the screen because not everyone has time to go through the hour live stream. So there wasn't any crazy news, but there is something new coming to the base game, which personally I am excited for. I just wish, I wish there was a little bit more of a huge exciting announcement. However, this is something that I feel like I'm going to enjoy and I definitely feel like I'll use, and I already have some video ideas for this. So I do think it'll be fun and it will be something they're going to be expanding on as time goes on. So this is going to be called Sims 4 Scenarios. So we're getting a whole new way to play. And before we get into that more, let's go ahead and do our notification shout out. And this one goes to Jasmine. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you loved everything I talked about in that discussion video. I appreciate you. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below. So I have all the things that were talked about written down here as far as the scenarios go. There was other things in the live stream that were pretty cool, like some really cool Sims art that was done, and all that was in the beginning. But yeah, just I wanted to cover the things that are new coming to the game. Like I said, this is going to be called Scenarios, and this is basically going to be providing you with different scenarios that you can go ahead and do if you choose to when you start up your game. So basically, when you start up your game, the main menu is going to have a new button called Scenarios, and you can click on that. And when this first launches, there's only going to be 2 different scenarios. However, they're going to be adding to them over time. So we will get more scenarios. There's going to be more added that will stay forever. And then there'll be some that are limited time, like basically they'll be there for a limited amount of time. So I don't know if that will be maybe like seasonal scenarios that have to do with like certain times of year for like Halloween or something, who really knows. This patch will be coming out next week, so that's really soon. The 2 new scenarios that we're getting right at launch are Making Money and Finding Love After a Breakup. Those are the 2 names of both of them. Now for both of these, there's going to be different outcomes, depending on the way you play them, and they only really showed off the Making Money one, so I don't know how the Finding Love After a Breakup one is going to go, but I think I'm going to be even more interested in that one, to be honest. However, the Making Money one could be kind of fun for like a rags to riches, because it'll just like add to the rags to riches challenge. So I definitely feel like this is going to spark some interest in the rags to riches challenge. I mean, people still do it all the time, and I have a feeling a bunch of simmers are gonna start that challenge because of this update. So basically, when you put the Making Money scenario, what's going to happen is you're gonna have 0 simoleons when you enter the game. Completely 0 simoleons. You can pick a house and you can click furnished, but once you're in that house, like, you just have 0 simoleons in your bank account. And you can choose how you kind of go about this. Basically, the goal here is to reach 1,000,000 simoleons, and you can either go about this in the noble route, or you can do some cheating. You can steal, do whatever you want to do. So I'm assuming, like, even if you just cheat in the money, like, it will still count towards it, of course. That kind of defeats the purpose. So it was also mentioned that they're labeling these as challenges for the time being. So I don't know if all of these scenarios are going to be challenge based, but the 2 that we have right now are more challenge based. But during the live stream, they did clarify for the time being, they're calling them challenges. So this could honestly be a really great thing. Like, this is just the beginning of it. So if you're disappointed right now, you may actually grow to like scenarios as we get more and more with updates, because they could kind of do a lot of things with this, and it could open a lot of doors for like storytelling. When you click on the scenario, you're going to get a little description of what you're supposed to do. So for the Making Money one, it was super simple. It just says, step 1, move into a new place, start off with 0 simoleons, Step 2, say question mark, question mark, question mark. So I don't know what that means. And then step 3, become a millionaire. So yeah, your requirements are just to have 1,000,000 simoleons. That's what you got to do there. And you can actually start in a new save or an existing save, which I thought was cool. So if you already have a save, you can actually start doing these scenarios with a family you're already playing with. However, at launch, when this first releases, you're only going to be able to play with it in a new save, but that's going to be like fixed. So they are aware of that. So I guess that's going to be, we're probably going to get a patch like a little while after that allows us to, do these in an existing save. Another thing is when you do click new save for the scenario, then of course you're going to go to create a sim and it's going to show you the scenario in the top corner and it's going to show you any requirements that you need for that scenario. So for the making money one, you don't really need any like requirements in create a sim, but I guess some of them, maybe you need to have a certain trait or something like that. So that's really interesting. I wasn't really expecting that. Then when you go ahead and start in game, you will get a notification at the top of your screen letting you know that the scenario has begun. And there's also a new lesson in game, like, you know, the Sims 4 lessons that kind of tell you everything about the game. There will be one for scenarios, so you can go ahead and read about scenarios there. How many times have I said scenarios in this video, you guys? And then once you complete a scenario, you will be rewarded with satisfaction points. So that's going to be kind of the reward there. And then there was a little sneak peek, well, not a sneak peek, but just like in the live stream, it was said, so other scenarios coming soon are Too Many Toddlers and Perfectly Well-Rounded. Those are two other scenarios that are going to be coming. So, I'm actually interested. So the Too Many Toddlers, I don't know why I feel like that's going to be like the 7 toddler challenge. So it kind of seems like they're implementing this feature that is going to make the challenges we already play kind of more purposeful. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Some of you guys may be like, what's the point of that? Like, we already do the rags to riches. We already do, you know, the 7 toddler challenge and all that. But obviously, you know, I don't know what Perfectly Well-Rounded is. And then that other one that we are getting with the launch, which is called Finding Love After a Breakup, I don't know how that one's gonna go either. So those don't really sound exactly like challenges to me. I mean, challenges that already exist. So those will be a little bit different. I'm just excited to play around with these. It's like a new way to play, and I think sometimes with this game being out for so long, you can sometimes get bored, and this kind of gives you something to do. You know, you have like a goal that you're trying to get to. And I know you can do that with challenges if you just go and do like the 100 baby challenge, but this is a little bit different because you have the challenge there. It makes you want to do it. It feels like a task that you have to get done because it's on there. Like there's a new little menu thing that shows you that you're doing that scenario. So I think in that sense, it could help players out a lot. At least that's how I feel. I don't know if I just feel like this because I already have video ideas and I feel like it's a great thing for videos. And it's like, I just feel like it, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, I have this idea for this video and that video. If you play on your own, I don't know. I mean, I definitely think I'll do some of these on my own time as well once we get more scenarios. But yeah, you guys, that is what we're getting. I was expecting something really huge because they kind of made it seem that way. I was expecting like just something out of the water where we're all like freaking out and like, oh my god, this is finally coming to The Sims 4. Like, you know, I saw like tweets and stuff about like, oh my gosh, what if they just drop better babies on us? But that's not the case. However, there is another free update coming that they're not talking about yet. At least I don't think it was mentioned. I didn't hear it mentioned. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they said they can't talk about the other one yet. So we never know what that one could be. We don't know why they're holding out on that. I thought they were going to talk about them both today, but they didn't. So let's cross our fingers that that one is like crazy news because I am ready, okay? But I don't think this is bad news. No free update to me is ever like bad. Like some of them are super exciting and then some of them are more just like, you know, basic, but they're still great because it's free. You know, I always still enjoy it even when we just get a couple new hairstyles and stuff like that. So this could be fun. I think it will be fun. Is it the best thing they could have announced? No, but hey, I think it could be a fun thing to do to spice up gameplay a little bit. At least I feel like it'll spice up my gameplay a little bit when I don't really know what I want to do in the game. But you guys, that is pretty much it. So comment down below your thoughts. Do you like this idea? Do you hate it? I want to know how you're feeling. And when this update does drop, I will go ahead and do a video kind of, you know, going over and stuff like that, especially the other scenario that they didn't really show off. I definitely want to explore that in game with you guys. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap up this video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. And don't forget to leave it some positivity down below. I love you guys also so much and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!